Chapter 34. Rescue. Suddenly, the general alarm sounds. Noises come from the corridor. Everyone heads for the main room. The insurrection spreads. The giant screen broadcasts images of bloody clashes that have broken out on the other side of the city. The media have regained their independence. They are regaining their freedom of expression and broadcasting every phase of the battle. We can feel hope returning. DRM channel reporter Maxwell Perita comments live from the Toro Sky district of Dome 6. We're witnessing a demented scene of state sections clashing. The Seïndi brothers' rebellion seems to have triggered a chain reaction that could plunge the entire country into chaos. Part of the army is rising up against the government, and this brutal escalation could have unprecedented consequences for us all. According to eyewitness accounts, a bright light fills the screen, then nothing. In all likelihood, the journalist has just paid for his burst of will and courage with his life. Inside our headquarters, hysteria reigns. Some people start shouting, while at the same time congratulating each other vigorously. Although naturally saddened by the death of the reporter, we are happy because we are now certain that a milestone has been reached. My brother clenches his fists and turns to Jacques, his jaws clenched. "I want to go, uncle. We have to take part in the conflict." Jacques surveys the audience. Everyone seems to share Gabriel's opinion, and he gives the rallying cry. "Let's fight." A resounding, collegial hurrah greets the decision. The room is suddenly ablaze with excitement. I'm feeling depressed again, but I try not to let it show. This battle will still be fought without me. I'm not up to it yet. I feel useless. It's been almost 3 hours since the hostilities began, and from all over the country we're hearing the din of the clashes. The opposing sides have roughly the same number of belligerents. My brother and his team will soon be taking part in the raging battle. Victory will belong to whichever of the two enemy camps first breaks through the other's defensive force fields. Commander Alkaline, loyal to Khalib and the powers that be, opposes the man in charge of Barrack C-59, General Burial. This name resonates in people's minds as a synonym for honor and courage. We know and respect this man, especially as he was one of our father's students. Gabriel has gone to join them in support. He's the leader of a 12-strong commando unit armed with Dagger, the most powerful of individual weapons. Gabriel to HQ. We're ready to go. The bulk of Alkaline's troops are 400 meters ahead of us. I've arranged for autonomous battle droids to follow you. They'll be there to support you. Good luck, everyone. We look forward to seeing you again. Emerging from behind the building, our companions launched themselves at the enemy 3 meters above the ground. Gabriel looks like our father. My heart sinks. But, like my friends, I'm filled with immense hope, from which I draw new strength and zeal. My brother shoots first. His shot pulverizes the armored vehicle in front of him. There are about 10 of them in the area. Gabriel and his teammates fire again, destroying 3 more tanks. Just as another vehicle is about to machine gun them, my brother orders the group to split up. The Redeemer Super Hornet split in 2 and the vehicle has no time to react. Back at headquarters, we intercept messages from both sides' commands. Alkaline's ranks are in a panic. Priority message. We've been outflanked by an unknown battalion. We need reinforcements. I repeat, we need reinforcements as soon as possible. Opposite, Burial takes advantage of the situation. Message to all pilots. Takeoff position, North Zone. We're going to break through the protective fields to get you out. Be ready. You know what you have to do. I'm counting on you. As Gabriel and his men continue to destroy the powerful armored vehicles, the protective field opens up in a narrow section to let out a myriad of corruptors, which eagerly attack those who had come to destroy them. Burial's men pause for a moment, taking advantage of this unexpected diversion. In the distance, the terrified reinforcement troops choose to flee and immediately turn back. "Assemble at the command post," orders Gabriel. "I want Alkalin's head." Gabriel shouts a warning just as two members of the group are blown to bits in mid-air, upward separation. The flying warriors scatter in the air, like rockets in a fireworks display. Just then, from the heart of the base defended by Burial, a section of Corruptors emerges. Together, they break the last of the aggressor's forces. Gabriel then rushes towards the command block, one side of which is ripped open, billowing smoke and sparks. Then, a few moments later, as an unexpected silence falls over the battlefield, three silhouettes appear, arms raised and faces down. Alkalin follows them, his face defeated. Gabriel, who has just dismounted, jostles the three prisoners and strides towards the commander. His right arm turns again into a sharp blade with which he slices off the officer's head before he can even make a move. The commando gathers around its leader and all the men let their joy explode. The Corruptors finally land amid the smoking ruins. The pilots join the rebels. They immediately fraternize. One of them addresses Gabriel. "Mr. Seïndi, Commander Burial would like to meet you. He's waiting for you at the base." The commando members are escorted to the barracks, where they receive a hero's welcome. They are carried in triumph into the hangars, where weapons of all kinds and war vehicles are stored. An airlock opens and the master of the house appears. He's a 3.50-meter giant to whom Gabriel looks very small. It's common knowledge that even Chap fears him. Burial has been granted special dispensation to have his brain transplanted into this titan body. He is said to be capable of defeating a squad single-handedly. My brother steps forward and vigorously shakes his hand. "It's good to see you again, Gabriel. Especially today." Some are surprised to learn that they know each other. Burial says to Gabby, "Your father was a good teacher. If you wanted, we could make an excellent officer out of you. Let's let our men relax a bit. As for us, we don't have time for fun. We have important matters to discuss." He puts his huge hand on Gabriel's shoulder and pulls him along. At that moment, our group acquired its own identity and unquestionable legitimacy. We, the rebels, the outcasts, are about to become the leaders of a conflict that promises to be long and painful. This first victory will engender an unprecedented cataclysm. May we not be swept away by the mighty blast of the storm.